Oh, there's a Justin Bieber version. I know that much. We should be. It says I'm live. Copyright, 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 copyright. Copyright. Um. You. No, honestly though, fair, valid. We are watching the Superman trailer. I love not Snyder Superman either, honestly. Big fan. Big fan of the not Snyder Superman. Currently, like before this one. Currently, before this one, I'm assuming. Because we haven't seen this one in action yet. Okay, I would probably say, I'm a big fan of Tom Welling, even though he didn't really become Superman. He did at the end. That was 2001 to 2011. That was the Smallville one. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Smallville. Oh, yeah, he is hot, but it's also so like I don't know, it's so cheesy that it's so enjoyable, which I love about Superman. Mm-hmm. Kind of. Yeah, it's a prequel story to it. Welcome in, everyone. We are going to be watching the Superman trailer today, or the teaser trailer. Joining us, we have Wayward Wind 20. Never mind. We don't have Wayward. We have Cassandra Kane at the left corner. And then we have Jordan, who is acting as Babs today. So that's what Babs would say. In way we. We're gonna be watching that, but we were just talking about our favorite Supermans. I really like Tom Welling. Mm-hmm. Big fan of OG Christopher Reeves. I do really like. I also really like Tyler Hoechlin, I think is his name, the guy from Teen Wolf. His current version of Superman is doing pretty good. And I visually like Henry Cavill as Superman. Right. I love Cavill. I think a lot of people, especially Snyder fanboys, don't realize is that it's no one's hating on Snyder or Cavill. We're hating on Snyder and his dark vision of Superman. Mm-hmm. Well, he even made Batman kill people. Like, it's honestly, words have been said. And it's up to you to decide if they're wrong or not, but I mean, it was fine for a movie, but if you were talking Superman, Superman snapped Zod's neck. It was immediate no for me. Yes. To be fair, though, animated Supermen don't count. They're next level. Okay. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Um, in terms of abilities, his flight. In terms of abilities, I picture Superman being the man that flies in and last moment and is like, "Oh fuck, thank God, Superman's here." Yeah, Superman is that cavalry call of hope. That's like, if he shows up, we're set. We're fighting this battle for real now. Um, but I also, yeah, breath. Oh, okay, that's not one that's often associated. Yeah, I agree. I think they did a really good job of it in Smallville. They show out how strong it is, and he doesn't use it often, but he has it. A lot of Superman stories don't use it anymore. It's very rare that they use it, and it's usually only to put out fires and stuff. It was. It was also the Z button on the GameCube version of My Adventures with Superman, or not My Adventures, or Adventures of Superman, something like that. Fair. See, I want this movie to give so much hope. Yes. Yeah, exactly. I think a lot of comic book fans, mainly because of the MCU, to be honest, not even DC, mainly because the MCU weren't comic book fans. They just started watching Marvel movies and got really hooked, and then started watching DC movies because DC started doing the same thing. But DC has brought such a dark universe to viewers to the point that people assume DC's dark. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're visually dark just looking at them. Everything is colored in grayscale. It is even to the point that he made a just like Zack Snyder's Justice League movie has a 4-hour version that's all in grayscale. While it's a cool cinematic choice as a director, as a film director, as a comic book movie, no. I don't want to see my superheroes in grayscale. That's not as fun. That I mean, did you enjoy it? It's very long. Even the 4-hour version is like, so many people are like, the 4-hour version succeeded in besting the regular Justice League. It's like, yeah, but the regular Justice League sucked. So it wasn't like it was trying to beat something that was like everyone loved. It was trying to beat something that like people were okay about. Right. And they still, and throughout all of the current DCEU movies, especially the ones that are very heavily because of Snyder, so many of them are so just not the essence of the character. Look, well, look, he's talented for what he did, right? For being him. Well, I am now because he said that AI art is okay to use. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Honestly, yeah. I don't know Zack Snyder as a person. I'm not gonna sit here and bash him as a person. He might be a great person, I don't know, and I know he had a lot of hardship with his daughter and everything. But I'm not gonna sit here and bash Zack Snyder as a person because I don't know him. But his directing style isn't for me. I'll be the first to admit that. You know, I don't even think there's been a Zack Snyder movie that I've really ever enjoyed outside of the DCU, and even then, I don't like the ones in the DCU. So I don't know. Rebel Moon was mid as at best. 300. Yeah, I haven't seen that one, so maybe I'll have to check that out. But Yeah, I don't know what it is. He's just lost that touch of when he first started directing. Ever since, like, anything after the DCEU just feels meh. You know, I didn't really get into Rebel Moon. I couldn't get past it. You know, and I love Star Wars and Star Trek and space sci-fi, and so I thought I'd really get into it. I couldn't. I wasn't a fan of I don't even remember what it was called, but the one where they go with Batista in it and they go and rob a bank or something at the Apocalypse or something on Netflix. That movie I couldn't get past either. It just wasn't for me. So Zack Snyder's just not for me, and he had too much control over the DCEU at the early stages. He set the tone, and he shouldn't have been the one to set the tone. That's my blanket statement on that. Yeah. All right, I agree with you. Let's look towards the future. What are you expecting from the trailer? Color, yeah, color. That's that's so good. That's something. Um, yes. Yeah, a lot of people have such opinions over the costume, but I think it looks so good. And I'm hoping it looks even better in actual post now that we have edited footage. That's perfect. That's why you're here. You're here to. That save was so fucking brilliant. Yes. Oh my god, and the... Oh my god. That shot of Superman and Lois flying up in the... Oh my god. Oh my... These are shot-for-shot comic book scenes. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I want that. Oh my god. He's supposed to... I want the Bright and Brilliance back. You know, Marvel's finally been doing it. With a few of their stuff, you know, the Wolverine outfit coming back. Like, I'm hoping this is a new age of just superhero costumes, you know? They did. Mm-hmm. No, I agree. Hold on, I'm gonna go back for a second because I want... There are a few shots that are just so brilliantly done. Like, this scene in of itself... Turn... Like, in of itself was sick, but also the Luthor Corp logo is intriguing. There's a Space Needle. Which... Or not, I said a Space Needle. I didn't say the Space Needle. Aren't they all Space Needles, technically? Marks, they're not? What are they called? What are they all called? Oh. Yeah, but doesn't they have also a needle in Vancouver? What do they call that? I don't know. I don't know. Can we talk about... Fucking Gardner and Hawkgirl. Also, I noticed this, and I don't know if you did. Stag Industries, which absolutely means I was right. They're part of Stag's team. I think, as my prediction, that they're part of Stag's team. Like Stag's version of the Justice League, and they're trying to recruit Superman. And or he's working with them from the beginning. I'm not entirely sure. But there's clearly some... I think there's going to be tension between some of the superheroes. And, like... I don't think they are. No, he's putting up a barrier. Oh, well, I think it's Lex Luthor doing the Lex Luthor thing of... He's an alien. He's an alien, yeah. But originally when I first saw this scene, because now that I'm looking at it, like, I first thought he was attacking him, but I guess he's keeping a barrier up for him, which means that they do work together at some point. But these outfits feel too team-y, you know? Like, Guy's outfit being not fully Lantern gear. Yeah. Well, he's already talked about that at Comic-Con, which is nice that he's actually gotten ahead of it. He's already made the statement that every single movie is going to feel individual to the characters that it's telling the story about. If other characters are in the story, they're not there just for fanfare or cameo. They're there for an integral reason to the greater world. He said he's already not throwing in characters that don't fit. And that honestly tracks for me that Mr. Terrific and Hawkgirl are here. Guy Gardner's Green Lantern being here is interesting, but I wonder if that's because Hal and John are out somewhere doing stuff for the Lantern show. That's what I'm wondering, because this could be established league, but also pre-league. Like, there could be a break in the league, is what I'm saying. Like, there could be... Yeah, and so I'm very curious to see where everyone does stand as the greater DCU. But I can already see through this trailer that it does feel like a Superman movie. There's Lex Luthor, there's Lois Lane, there's Crypto. I saw Cat Grant somewhere in the background. I know she's in it. We have the Kens. You know, there's Jimmy Olsen's in I think a shot here at somewhere. There's a shot of all of them looking up or something. Yeah, I believe so. That's my point. Snyder just said fuck you, Superman. Okay, I thought there was a scene about it, but I could be wrong. It was Lois, but I also thought I saw a scene of everyone panning up and looking at something, and Jimmy was there. I know, who fucked up Superman? I'm feeling like it's Ultraman, right? We have pretty solid... But it can't be, because the main villain is Lex Luthor. Yeah, James Gunn's already confirmed that the main villain is Lex Luthor through and through. Yeah, but what could fuck up Superman in that other than kryptonite? I don't know. He has too much time to get home. He's not still mid-fight. Something thinks he's dead.
Crypto. Home. Take me home.
A fight. Yeah. Sorry, I know we're watching it again. Hawker looks sick. I don't know. What's the glowing ball in the background? That's Metamorpho. And right there, he's clearly fighting someone who can fly. So that's probably Ultraman. No. If anything, that ball of glowiness is Brainiac. I'm well aware. If they do a proper Brainiac, though, that could be fun. Meh, that's alright. I mean, it just retells in a darker way, you know, Brainiac's story for the Injustice world, but I definitely prefer the original Justice plotline, and I definitely like Brainiac when it's just Brainiac collecting cities. Oh, no, we don't talk about Tomorrowverse. It doesn't exist. You know, I watched the Crisis Infinite Earths, all 3 movies, and I got so mad at the end. Me and Mark ranted about it for so long. No, oh my god. It was so much. Yeah, I ranted about it with Retro as well. And just a bunch of people I've ranted about this too. The ending pretty much ends with them being like, oh, spoiler alert for those who haven't seen it. It's not really a spoiler alert if you know Crisis on Infinite Earths and how it ends just as a whole. They figure out essentially they can't do it, you know, they can't win. But they do it by tying together stuff before the Tomorrowverse, when we ended with Justice League War? Was it War? Dark War? What was it? Apocalypse War, sorry. It ties back to Apocalypse War, and essentially John Constantine pulled a they killed baby Hitler. So they killed baby baby Darkseid. Right, it does, and that makes sense, except for the fact that they say, hey, this crisis is happening because you killed Darkseid and he's a pillar to the universe. Like, a certain core pillars, right? Right. But they bring Darkseid back and start a whole new universe where all the pillars can exist, right? And, like, they fixed everything. And this is supposed to combine all the versions of each other, the infinite universe, to make the new universe, right? But then Constantine walks up to the fucking... it's Constantine first. Constantine walks up to the fucking Spectre, who's like, all right, join in. All the pillars gotta go, whatever. And Constantine goes, no, I already fucked up once. I'm not gonna join this new universe. They're better off without me. And then leaves, right? And then the Question comes and does the same thing. He says he rejects the Spectre's views in this new universe, right? So he leaves. And then the Spectre, who watches these two not go in, decides to also not go in. And so he leaves, right? So they're like, oh, we're all going to not go because we're the reasons these universes keep getting fucked up. Let them have a good universe. But I thought the whole point of Crisis was that Darkseid died, and so a pillar was no longer part of the universe, and that was what was fucking everything up. So why would... why would a new universe? Do I? Oh yeah, I do. Is it Super Sons? Okay. Oh, Under the Red Hood. Sorry. To be fair, I think of the comic when I think of Under the Red Hood. You should. Fair. Anyways, anyways, gamers, we won't keep you much longer. We finished that. That was awesome. Yeah, I'm probably gonna keep up doing reactions to DCU trailers with Way at some point. So you're more than welcome to join us in those, Jordan. But well, I was hoping this new DCU. Well, it's no longer that anymore. It's just DCU. DC Universe. And they all do connect, not entirely, because I know James Gunn said that they're not all projects are made for themselves and not to build just a better world, right? And so he's true on that, and I'm choosing to believe him because he's delivered on everything he says he would so far. So I'm choosing to believe that every movie is going to be for each character, right? And it's not just, hey, who can we throw in this movie to make it a fan favorite? So assuming he is sticking true to that, he does do that. I'm hoping the DCU is a good way to get like you and T into DC and stuff, and seeing a world that is so much more unique and cool than, like, no offense, than anything Snyder could have ever done with the DCEU. Simply just because of the characters being used. No, it's not even, it's just simply the characters being used, like, we're getting a Superman movie and that's awesome, but the Creature Commando show is fucking sick. I think it's awesome. We only watched the first episode, and I still have to watch the rest with M. With TU and then Way. So there's just so much I have to do, like, I want to show and do and with all of you, and I think it's gonna be awesome. I think you're really gonna like Creature Commandos Way. I think your favorite's gonna be Dr. Phosphorus as well as Rick Flag Sr. Amanda Waller. I didn't dislike her. No, I know she sucks. I know what she did to Gar. I know. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Well, I'm aware of her not being great. I don't like Amanda Waller. I think her character sucks. Not her character design. She's supposed to be evil. She does good at that. But I, yeah, I just hate her. Yeah, you're supposed to hate her. I hate her. Um, but I think Viola Davis did really good under James Gunn's direction of Amanda Waller for the vibe that Creature Command is giving, right? Like, I don't think she's too. She doesn't seem Suicide Squad-y where she's super controlling. She seems to trust Flag, at least from the first episode. So I'm interested to see where it goes. But apparently, Superman is the true launch to the DCU, and then right now we have Peacemaker at the end of next year in August, and then currently we only have a few. No, but Waller got pushed back a lot. As of right now, it's not been moved forward. So until there's a release date, we don't know. Currently, the only things that have release dates are for shows, Peacemaker in August next year. Lanterns is definitely going to be next year. I can't imagine it's not. It's filming next year, and if it's not next year, then it's going to be before Supergirl. Yeah, so, so people are saying it's supposed to be released, or Gunn has said in November, supposedly, that he intends for the series to be released around the same time as Supergirl, so around June 2026. So I think 2025 will be Superman and Peacemaker. I'm not sure if anything else yet, but 2026 will probably be where we get a bulk of our stuff, and right now that's looking to be 2 movies and a show, Lanterns, and Supergirl, and then Clayface got announced as being written and has a release date. Mike Flanagan wrote the script. Fair. I'm really excited for a Mike Flanagan version of Clayface. I think whoever the director is will send it home, that project. But come on, a Clayface movie written by Mike Flanagan, produced by James Gunn, Peter Safran, Matt Reeves, and Lynn Harris, and then whoever they direct, as long as it's a good horror director, we're set. Clayface is gonna be fucking sick. Swamp Thing is still being written and directed by James Mangold, but it's not it's not currently has a release date or anything done yet. I think Clayface is the only one that has announced a release date because the script's actually done. I guess Mike Flanagan was supposed to direct it, but he has too much on his plate for he's doing a Carrie TV show. A version of Carrie. Oh, I have you. Sorry. There, you guys have been quiet this whole time. You should not be now. Oh, are you still? Oh, there we go. Now you should be fine. Okay.
First try.
Well, thank you for letting me know, or for letting Wei know as well. But
I'm a mod. I'm doing my job. I'm watching your chat.
See you. Thanks, you're killing it. But yeah, so I'm excited to see what happens. But Superman's gonna be the real big teller, and that's
Superman better win Best Movie of the Year, or I'm rioting.
For 2025.
For whatever year it comes out.
You know what? For your sake, I really hope it does.
Let's fucking go.
A superhero movie hasn't ever won Best Picture, has it?
Well, it will now.
I take that bet. There has to be one.
Best Picture?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
There's not a single superhero movie.
James Gunn, you have the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever. May your dreams be a reality. Thank you, Arlo. Also, Arlo, go to sleep. It's late.
Okay, so there's been a few that have been
Nominated.
nominated, I think. Oh no. Oh yeah. Sorry. Nominated. Black Panther was nominated, I guess, for Best Picture at some point.
It's
There
9:30.
are plenty of nominations. None of them have ever won.
Yeah. Well, it could get nominated. I'm down for it to get nominated. I don't even need it to be nominated, to be honest. I would just really love.
Just might.
I would just love for it to just do good. To be honest, that's all I need from this is just for it to do good. It doesn't have to be
Snow.
record breaking. I try to do good. I do my best. I give my best. But anyways, thanks for watching with me, guys.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Yes, it is sleepy time, and I have work tonight too. Okay, well, bye everyone. Thanks for watching with us. Kyra's live. I'm gonna raid Kyra then. We're raiding Kyra. Yeah, please do that. Night. Yeah, go Sankara. Okay, bye guys.